Oh no, I've been hit by beans and now I'm out. I'm devastated I can no longer participate in Beanfest, and now I don't have to do any physical activity, which I really like, because I like sports. Hi Neil! Today we're talking about Beanfest, Survival of the Beanest, or as it's called in Japan, Happy Beans Day Seize the Golden Harp. While this isn't our first event in EN, it is our first battle event, which is a big milestone. So let's grab our bean guns and talk about Beanfest. The Beanfest gacha banner and the event actually don't start at the same time, which is very odd, but okay. The gacha goes live on March 22nd, 2022 at 2 AM Pacific Time. The event, however, will be available starting at 2 PM on the same day. The event will conclude on April 4th, 2022 at 10:59 PM. We have 14 days to enjoy the event, counting the starting and ending days. So we have 4 new cards with this event, all of them time limited. The card set is called Beans Camo in both EN and JP. 2 are gacha cards and the other 2 can be earned via event participation. In the gacha, we have SSR Beans Camo Azul. He's a Cosmic Flora Defense SSR and has duo magic with Jack. His buddy bonus buddies are Jack, Deuce, and Rook. SR Jack is a Flora Water attack unit. He has buddy bonuses with Ruggy and Azul. And on the non-gacha side of things, we got SR Jade. He's a Fire Flora defense card and has buddy bonuses with Idia and Sebek. You get him by clearing the final episode of the event story. And finally, we have Arcate, who's a Fire Water attack card. His buddy bonus is with Malleus. You can get him by clearing episode 3 of the event story. But before we move on to the next section, I just want to give a small heads up. There's a sequel/side story thingy to Survival of the Beanest in JP, which fans call Lyreless Brawl. That event has Jamil, Rook, Vil, and Floyd Beanfest cards. However, we're not getting those 4 cards in Survival of the Beanest, so if you've seen those cards and you want them, I'm so sorry, but we aren't getting them right now. Most, if not all, of Twst events have special event items for players to collect in various ways, and each item has its own purpose. Generally speaking, each event will have an item to unlock the event story parts and extra battles or twist tunes, an item to spend in the event shop, a special groovy material for the event participation cards, and 3 other items to raise your spell level for those event participation cards. However, since Beanfest was the very first event for JP, it luckily only has 2 items, so you don't need to worry about getting a special groovy material or spell raising stuff. In Beanfest, there's beans, and in JP, they were called patches, or I know some people refer to them as crests, but I'm gonna call them patches. They look like this. Beans can be earned by doing lessons, and you'll need these to unlock the story and battles. Patches can be used to buy stuff in the event shop, and be sure to spend all of your patches because if we get a rerun, they will not carry over. So to explain battle events, it's a new story and then related battles you can do to earn extra patches. There's no twist tunes with this event, only battles. No bops, only Father I Crave Violence. You spend beans in order to unlock each part of the story. I think it costs like 3 to 5 beans per part, but I honestly can't remember the exact amount and I can't find screenshots of the event screen, so I don't have any sources to look to on the amount. It's not a whole lot of beans though. Now, if you want to unlock the extra battles, that can cost a lot of beans. So there's 2 levels of event battles, just the regular event battles and extra battles. The event battles cost 4 to 6 beans to unlock, and there's 6 of them. The extra battles are a little harder and cost 10 to 50 beans to unlock. The rule of thumb is the harder the battle, the more beans it costs to unlock. In the first run of Beanfest, we had 6 extra battles, but the rerun added another, so I have no clue if we'll get 6 or 7. The very first run of Beanfest we got in JP, the extra battles were added gradually throughout the event, and the event story itself, the event debuted with half of it, and then later in the event, the second half of the event was released. However, during the rerun, the story was entirely available from the beginning. Granted, you had enough beans to unlock it. I don't know if EN is going to have the gradual release thing or drop everything all at once, but either is likely in my opinion. We're clearly not following in JP's footsteps, so I think at this point anything goes. If the Beanfest story isn't super appealing to you, or maybe you just don't feel like reading it right now, or maybe you procrastinated and now you're trying to rush to get, you're rushing to get Jade, you can skip the story portions and read the event story later in the archive section of the game, but in order to have all the story in the archive, you need to complete all the story and, just open the thing, press skip, that sort of thing. If you only read or clear half of it, only half of it will get saved to your archive. The event shop has a lot of goodies available for players. We have extra copies of the Jade and Kate event cards, magic keys, awakening perfumes for SSRs, star fragments, blooming honey, secret snacks, dorsal fin candy, diamond candy, fire textbooks, water textbooks, and thou marks. In order to buy everything, you need a minimum of 4,594 patches. As per usual, I say just plan what you want and then try to get enough patches to buy what you want, but it also wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't do math. The one caveat to this is that I don't know how event battles will be released, so keep that in mind. Beanfest will be running for 14 days, so you would want to aim at earning like 329 patches a day, which is a lot. That'd basically be doing a lot of battles over and over again and winning each time. Like, yeah, if we have all the extra battles from the beginning, you could just do extra battle 6 like many times. But since those extra battles can be hard and might not be available from the start, and then you also have to use beans to unlock them all, it's not really feasible to just do extra battle 6 from the very beginning. Which is why I think you should plan ahead of what you want and budget that way. I will say though that since we have no idea if Beanfest will rerun in EN, if you like uncapping your cards, make sure you buy all of the copies you need just in case you don't get a rerun. As much as I would like to reassure everyone that because JP got a rerun we will too, I can't do that because we really just don't know. For myself personally, I don't really care about uncapping cards, so I'll probably just try for the Awakening Perfume, the Magic Keys, and maybe the textbooks. And that's all there really is to it. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll have a correction/update thread in the description if and when new info pops up. I finished the scripty script during Culinary Crucible, so I know some things will change since we don't have all of the info. If you have any more questions, just let me know. And with that, I'll see y'all later. Bye!